Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. It's been a bit. It's been more than a month, actually. I don't know what it is, but it's been hard to commit to doing streams. And it's kind of a cycle, you know. Because I feel like I'll forget things and I won't give games the proper time they deserve if I take too long of a break, so I end up playing even less, because it's like... like, I've already not given the game the time it deserves, or some silliness like that. Anyway, Darkwood. I still have a pretty basic, but distinct idea of how the story was going. I also... Hello there, Clive, welcome to the stream. In it, mate. Yes. I recall that I was ready to move on to the next area, but then right near the exit, I found something to, like a valve or something that will let me repair an air tank. Problem is, where do I find a broken air tank or an empty air tank? Because broken ones are around, but you can't pick them up. So... that's where it's at. I've just been running around in the same area. Thinking, hey, should I go for that tank or should I just move on to chapter 3? So, I think I decided last stream, though don't hold me to that, because the me from a month and a half ago was a very different man, as you might imagine. But I think I established for myself that I wanted to do one more once-over of the area, and then just move on regardless. Because I reasoned it like this. 1, I've already looked around this area pretty well. 2, I completely failed to properly explore area 1. There were a lot of loose ends, like the pig, the supposed pig with the endless meat, and the lady under the sheets and all that. Lots of weird things we never got to the bottom of, because I just kind of stumbled my way into chapter 2. So, if I want to see everything and potentially get anything resembling... I just noticed that we're moving at 1,000 frames per second here. Very fast. But yeah, if I want to see any kind of resolution to those plot threads, I'm gonna have to restart the game anyway, because it's an auto-saving monster that doesn't do manual saving, and it doesn't do undoing choices. So yeah. So that's the plan in short. We're gonna do a quick once-over, maybe one day, one night, and then we're just gonna move on to the next area, if I can still find it. I have poured myself a strong cup of coffee with some caramel syrup in, because I am celebrating the end of a challenging but satisfying work week. I hope everyone is doing well today. One thing I do... For a moment I was like, wait, the thing I need is not just lying on the ground right in front of me, but no, what I need is an air tank. Now I don't really know why you wouldn't be able to empty a gas tank and put air in it, but maybe that's just not how life is. It's also entirely possible that it's just been lying around somewhere in plain view. Because the environment can be hard for me to decipher at times. So yeah, it's been an exhausting week, but this interesting thing happens when I cross a certain threshold of energy usage, where I discover like a new level of energy. There's like, I don't know, it probably sounds weird, but there's like an active resistance to crossing a certain amount of energy used, but once I pass that, my body is just like, yeah, okay. Fine, we can handle this. I've had that with like, especially I'll be halfway through one of the worst weeks of my life, heading home from work, and my body will just be like, yeah, this is fine. This is perfectly manageable. Even though I was feeling like death a few hours before then. I start to just adjust to the figurative temperature. Anyway, what I should be doing instead of stumbling around is thinking about where my body part. Thinking about where the air thing could be. There's a few places where I'm relatively confident it is not, but I also can't be sure. I know that the village, we explored the village pretty well, but it was always kind of rushing around because of how many enemies there were. The sawmill, wasn't that where was the ruin, or the sawmill where the slug man was? Oh no, he had a, if it has a house, it's a snail, not a slug, right? Just a different animal based on whether it has a house or not. We're really gonna define creatures by their property. So materialistic. Also, you still can't show these people anything. They just kind of stand there, holding a gigantic bag of stuff. Okay, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. On a scale from 1 to 10 intimidating, this dude is like a 7 or 8. This dude's nose is too long, so he's like a 5, like a 4 or 5. Or at least that's what I thought until I saw how creepy the top of this bag looks. But this dude is like a 2 or a 3. He looks he looks like a cosplayer that went with them. Like they haven't noticed I've infiltrated their group. Anyway. Ha 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 ha, funny. I have a lot of reputation built up with these guys as well, so before I leave, I should definitely just use up a lot of it, because I'm guessing reputation will not carry over and we'll get a new salesperson in the next area, if this area was anything to go by. Let's see, here, flashlight, handgun, shovel. I should repair my shovel before going out there, and then I should just start walking around. Shovel, repair. What do we need? We have what we need. Beautiful. Let's make a board with nails. Can't we make one? Why? It's... Oh, I guess I was still in repair mode. I can definitely make one. My backpack is pretty well upgraded, so that's good. Maybe I should just upgrade that once more. Let's see. Also, that's a gas tank. We still can't actually make an air tank here. Okay, so inventory upgrade is all upgraded out. Okay, so our inventory is as big as it's ever going to get. I think we established that last time as well. I hope there's a new game plus so I can carry over all my stuff to a new playthrough. That would make things a lot more convenient. Anyway, I'm doing that thing again where I chatter endlessly. This is where we can go on to the next area. So let's go here, 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 and then go back, and then tomorrow go here. Something like that, right? Right. I have a stick. Because of this game's auto-saving nature, I am always terrified to attack friendly NPCs. Like normally with a game like this, hello. Hello, hello. With a game like this, I'm a crying dog. There is a crying dog. With a game like this, I'm always eager to be like, haha, I'm gonna punch a character in the face and then load my save because it was funny. And because hee hee haha. But this game will not let me save and then return to that save after I make a decision, so. We are committed. Committed. But yes, welcome to the party, Reaper Cheap. Let's see here. How did I get into this place again? This is one of the first places I thoroughly explored, I believe. Okay, every time I see the audio move, but not that much, I'm like, wait, am I recording from the right device? And I am. But you never know if it decides to record from my dinky webcam instead. Yeah, I feel like I hope it's not gonna be like a pixel hunt type deal where I need to carefully scan the environment to see this random air tank. My worst fear is that I've already gotten the air tank, but that it is that I lost it by dying or something. Ow. Look how little damage that's doing. There's something in here, but is it worth it? Okay, this might be the dumbest idea I've ever had. Well, it was dumb, but I didn't die from it. Can we rotate this, please? Alright. That didn't... it keeps exploding too early. I mean, I could shoot, but... Oh, the shovel does way more damage. Fair. Fair. I mean, it's also broken again now, but, you know. Guess that's the end of that then. Yeah, one thing I'm always worried about here is, did I miss an important clue for the air tank? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this area is thoroughly explored, aside from that one bit. A knife. Alright, this is a house. So many just creepy ambient noises here. Oh right, it's the man just standing there. Just getting my bearings again, I guess. Please excuse my slow startup here. It's a stone, Luigi. If I really wanted to see what was behind that window, I could repair my stuff, some of my stuff, just to get through that. I had the board with nails right there, and I didn't use it. I didn't need to return here. Well, that's assuming it's enough to break through that window, but we'll at least try. We're in for the long haul now, ladies and gents. Let me just take a big sip of my caramel coffee. There's one thing I've started to discover about caramel. Yes, strange subject, but bear with me. You have like caramel flavor and then proper caramel. Because I was in the supermarket and then I saw like some popcorn, some caramel sea salt popcorn. So I was like, that looks good, but I'll buy the cheap supermarket brand because I don't know, I gotta be money conscious. And it's just fine. It's like mediocre. I was a bit disappointed by that. Like compared to the more high-end brand of it, it was like totally unimpressive. Alright, well, we found out that there were some decent resources in here, but maybe not worth beating 5 weapons to the breaking point on it. I've also already used up my single get out of jail free card for today by stepping on mushrooms. Is my voice audible, by the way? I always get really self-conscious about that. These are gas tanks. Every time I see a tank-like object, I'm like, that's it. So I need a key for this door. It's fine. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Clive. Yeah, I'm really genuinely not sure what to do. Let's see. So we've checked here. We've explored the one remaining door that I think was still open. It was completely pointless. Let's go. Oh, we were going to go to the right to the helicopter wreckage first, I think. Gotta stick to the plan. I change my mind so often. I have no attention span whatsoever. I should get that checked out. Is there a bullet in this? Because that is in itself a powerful get out of jail free card if it's loaded. Great! I'll grab my stuff. No, 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 get out of the water. Alright. Did not like that one little bit. Yeah, it can't be forgotten that there are dangerous creatures about here. I haven't been as frustrated with this area as I was with Chapter 1. Like, the woods felt so hostile and I felt so underprepared for it. Now I'm more prepared, or maybe this area is just not as hostile. Not sure. We have been here before, for sure. What is that status? I wish I could actually see what the status... Oh, pain. It hurts to look at. Okay, no, yeah. Ow. And then I stepped in a trap. I am actually dying from looking at it so much. Stop. Stop! Like a moth to the flame. We haven't explored this area very well, it seems. Ow. Okay. I witness your rock and I raise you. A bullet to the head. Oh, there's another. Right. Well, in that case, I raise you, sir. Another bullet to the head. I am on the verge of death, but I get... Even more? Come on. You guys gonna leave me alone yet? It is crazy how much you get out of just some proper self-defense, though, isn't it? Let's see. I need to use this immediately before I die. There we go. Let's heal. Anything I don't need in my pockets? Oh yeah, one of my upgrades also makes me heal slowly because you pay for every upgrade. Okay, so there were like 3 guys guarding this. Does that mean I can assume it to be value? Oh, come on! Okay. You want to play funny games? Okay, that's all my bullets, so please, no more. They had me excited, but it's another gas tank. It's another gas tank. Got startled by the dead savage. Alright, so we wasted a lot of bullets, and for what? For not particularly impressive resources, that's what. And now we need to run home. Yeah, let's not. We are westward bound. Also, I am unarmed. Oh, right, this burning thing. We observed this earlier, I think. We've just murdered all the savages. I must return to my hideout before nightfall. So he says. Did someone just like run through the ground here? Because, yeah, I can't possibly justify making no progress this stream. And not just because it's a stream, but also because I've been in this area for so long and I just wasted all my bullets. So, you know, I need to make a move soon. At least we're good in terms of fuel. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to have some sort of weapon right about now. Alright, that's not great, but it's better than nothing, that's for darn sure. The single shot shotgun, does it not take medium caliber bullets? I picked up a bear trap as well, I believe. Alright, we have not much to defend ourselves with this night, which means my odds of survival are not fantastic. Nothing here is barricaded. Well, I believe that I am going to die. Nonetheless, it wouldn't be a bad idea to set. Okay, I'm gonna stand in my little corner. Okay, how much you want to bet that I am going to step into this trap? Alright. Yeah, you'll notice another reason why I kind of want to hit the road. Increasingly aggressive nighttime attacks as well. I'm not gonna pretend that these human spiders are particularly strong or anything, but they are annoying when they crowd me like this. Anyway, I defended myself pretty well there. Let's see. No way to be making a proper trap right here. This is just a handgun frame. This is odd meat. Alright, that was 2 in-game hours of silence. It won't last long, I think. We need to survive until 8. That means a little under... little under 6-ish in-game hours. I've heard this rumbling before, but I don't recall if I've ever seen what causes it. Seems to shift stuff around and generally be spoopy, but... I wish that I could get the scrap iron from the trap, but no. Alright, another... Alright. I can't go out into the night or I'll die. Yeah, we had a good run this night, but sadly, we are not gonna make it. It's a shame. 2 more in-game hours would have done it. See, we need nails and we need scrap iron. I guess we need a separate kind of bullet for the shotgun. There, we need shotgun shells, obviously. Duh. And then you guys can have an empty bottle. And odd meat and a rotten mushroom. And what more? What else can you have? Other delicious wares. I don't have a medium caliber weapon, so... Because apparently the shotgun is in its own category. Let's reload that. It's a satisfying sound, isn't it? Click, click. Alright, that's a tank emptied out. See, that tool, I don't think they have that, right? Or have I completely forgotten it again? They do not have it. see. I guess I'll just repair my my shovel then. What would it take to upgrade the shovel? Metal pipe, possibly. Scrap iron, possibly. Basically metal pipes and scrap iron. You guys do have some of that, don't you? Allow me to really lean on my reputation with you. Metal pipe. I already bought all their scrap iron, I think. Oh yeah, we need a lot of scrap. Even to make it lighter, I would need another metal pipe. And I guess I can't craft one, or can I? This doesn't seem... Oh, we can craft a single shot pistol from also that, but we already have a handgun frame. Couldn't I make it with that? Hum, hum, hum. I am guessing we all have the sense that once I leave this area, I will not be able to get everything in storage again. At least that's what I feel. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but... Anyway, we have some working weapons again. I didn't mean to drop that. Please don't drop my best weapon. Oh, right, nails. Nails! Nails for the board. Every time my voice cracks, which is surprisingly often for someone my age, I always joke that I'm starting on my 3rd puberty or whatever. You guys don't have nails? Tubular. Alright. So what is there that we wanted to do? I didn't really get to look at the helicopter wreckage, which seemed to me like a prime location for good stuff. So I'll try to go there, quickly pop over to the sawmill, maybe make a quick venture over here, and then we need to call it done. Because I'm basically just stalling around in this area, and I have no idea if it's fun for you guys, but... I am definitely starting to feel a drive to move on, and hope and pray that there is a new game plus to this. Alright, we are in it. We are in it. The day has begun. If we could actually survive a night for once, we would also gain some free reputation with the 3 weirdos. Of course, I handed it all my wires. Ah. Sometimes luck is on our side. Though, yeah, one gets the sense that the air tank is going to be a special item in a specific place. Like, I keep looking for, like, nooks and crannies, but surely it isn't just in some random crate or backpack somewhere. Surely not. At least I could scarce believe that it would be, but, you know... If they wanted to annoy me, I guess they could do that. Ah, I'm guessing that the helicopter is actually only accessible from underwater. Now we're just going back into the northern town again. Basically just rubbing into items to hopefully gain something from it. Nope. There's absolutely no need for that, sir. As a matter of fact, there was never any need for that. And I am offended you would suggest it. Nope. You can't go too far from the water, can you? Good. Good, crocodile man. You stay in the... You stay in the water, and I'll stay over here. Yeah, there are plenty of things I recall that we haven't been able to properly revisit or re-explore in this area, but it's so much, it's a bit overwhelming almost. Man, this guy needs an oxygen tank just to get around normally. Like, he runs through the swamp for 5 meters and he's like dying. Oh, also we left the generator on. That's very smart. Okay. Wreckage checked out. Let's head to the sawmill real quick. Like I said, I'm doing one more quick sweep of the map across these few days and then we're just gonna go. This leads right to the bottom right. Will be a good path to take once we want to get out of here. Not yet, though. I am taking damage to search this crate, but I'm going to do it. It was not worth it. I just wanted to see if there was an oxygen tank in there. Can someone check back the footage and see if there was? I don't think there was. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, let me check the description real quick. So, it won't explode instantly, right? Oh, it needs to be fire or gunfire. Alright. Well, I mean, is there any point in doing it? Okay, batteries and pills. Huzzah. Worth it. I decided to just go for it. No point in constantly ruminating on what to do when you can just do it. It's a big stone. Anyway, we're going to head to the sawmill. What happened? Did I get distracted again? Did I just walk through 2 poisonous mushrooms again? Exploration that leads me through the water is among the more dangerous. Because it's, well, we're never safe from the crocodile boys. Killer croc. Alright, well, we are making our steady way to the sawmill. Now I can hit this, but what'll happen is it'll just fly the other way, right? Yeah. There's not much value in going in here from here, I think. Yeah, that doesn't even count as a hit. It's a shame, because there does seem to be something in there, but... Alright, in for a penny, in for a pound, yeah? Okay, well, that did nothing. Good use of resources. Oh, yes, okay. What just woke up? What woke up, and what is after me? I heard something like crack. Maybe it was my remaining sanity. Ha 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 ha. The sawmill, yeah. I don't know why a sawmill would house an air tank. What can I say? Oh, right. It's the funny area where we had a funny game with Wolf Boy. Well, aside from the loud, droning industrial noises, there doesn't seem to be anything worth looking at here. Not that that's something worth looking at, but... Alright, the cottage near the junkyard. Oh, the junkyard. There was like a rock that could collapse down or so, it told me, right? I seem to recall something like that, but I don't remember what the point of it was. Wait, I just saw the interact hand come up. What was that for? Did I just mouse over something I could pick up accidentally? Where was it? Fish? Fish. Harvest. Fish. No, yeah, okay, yeah. If you say so. Oh yeah, the snail boy offered us this house after we helped him out. So we freed him without fully knowing or understanding the ramifications thereof. Just seemed like the right thing to do, I guess. Also, I am way too far from home. I'm probably going to die. If I just hop to main menu, what would happen? Could I just like quickly start the day over? Because nothing of note actually happened today. What would happen if I did that? What time? Yeah, it starts at the. It's say so I can restart the day. Would it be cheating if I did that? I guess it would be cheating, wouldn't it? Sometimes a little cheating is good to speed things along, though. But yeah, my chances of survival are not the greatest. It is nice to be streaming again, though. Feels, even though... That's a strange corpse. It feels quite natural, even though it's been a while. Oh yeah, the house where there is something in there. I think I messed this up, folks. I think I'm going to die. Yeah, it's proper dark now. Can't find my way very well in this gloom. Hey, I'm at my house. Okay. I was not there in time for the nighttime protection to kick in, I guess. Well, that was a load of silliness. Didn't I die here? Yeah, I died right at my doorstep. That's depressing. At least it means my stuff is easy to retrieve, but even so. Hello there, Robo-Tanky. Why was there no torch? You mean, why didn't I take my flashlight out? Because I was panicking. I don't have any actual torches, like the burning wood type torches I don't have right now. Hello, hello. Welcome to the party. Okay, we have upgraded our shovel with light materials. Meaning that each swing will cost less stamina. Yeah, I think we're at this stage, it feels like we're just fumbling in the dark a little bit. We need to move on to the next area. That's what I've decided. Today we're heading out. Let me just craft. Like I said, I doubt my reputation with these guys is going to mean much to us in the next area. So let's just make the pistol. There we go. Because we have some small caliber magazines, don't we? We do. So much stuff we're gonna be leaving behind, I guess. Maybe I should sell what I have. But yeah, reputation isn't gonna mean much to us at this stage. Let's just bring what we have and head out. Alright. Odd 3 people, thank you for all your assistance. If I could reload, I would smack you over the head with the shovel, but I won't. Right. Let's see. How did I approach this? And then we go up and right. Yeah, yeah. If the air tank is in the exit, I'm going to screech angrily. Right, this camp. One of the markers on our path to the exit. Oh yeah, we opened this path right here. Right. Lots of civilian radios. The actual exit is a bit further down. I have no idea how that wording came out, but it wasn't intentional. I promise. We need more cowbell. That's not actually cowbell, but it seemed a funny thing to say. Hello there, quote-unquote poisonous mushrooms. I am definitely feeling one major disadvantage from not playing the game for so long. My sense of direction is a bit shot now. I like how perfectly not useful this light is here. Alright, we have reloaded the flashlight. Or torch. No, but there was another path here. There, that's the path. How do I get there again? Also, you ever find out when you say a word wrong and it's really embarrassing? There's the word rhetorical, but I think I spent a long time pronouncing it as rhetorical, even though it's rhetoric, not rhetoric. So that's silly. You just chilling here? Alright. I never checked here. Okay, there's a torch. Anything I can throw out? Literally everything in my pockets is pretty good. Oh man, if the valve is here. Oh, the slug. Are you the same slug? I keep calling him slug, but he is a snail still. I apologize for this misnomer. Ugh. No, don't look, don't look, don't look. So there is more to explore here. Or is this the way back? No, but I can't have past these guys, can I? Oh, right, we are going in a big old circle here. That's probably where I came from initially. Alright, alright. I have a board with nails, but it's not the greatest weapon there in the world. At least, well, yeah, it needs to be repaired, but I have it. Always take one with me. Anyway, so that just loops back into itself, I guess. Not much point in fixating on that then. Easy to get lost in this place. Yeah? 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 Journal from Radio Tower. We haven't slept again. Another madman came here at night, the second one this month. He jumped over the fence and tried to ram the door with his head. I shot him with a tranquilizer. Today, we're going to transport him outside. Since that occurs, a tree appeared in the village. An increasing number of savages roam around our hideouts. How do they know about us? The psychos. They can barely talk. The villagers in our sector still have no clue what's going on. It's been 10 years or so. But when they lose it, all they need to do is go into the woods, put some mud on their face, and they come sniffing. Stefan told me that in the neighboring sector, the wild ones appear mainly in the vicinity of the hideout located near the tunnel entrance. I don't think it's a coincidence. Okay, I'm a little confused. I thought I had the exit dead to rights. I thought I had it right here. Oh. It's right there. It's right there. I can't believe that I just overlooked it. It's no wonder about missing important stuff. No wonder I've missed so much important stuff if that's where it was. Okay, watch the oxygen tank be right here. 220 to 15 hours. 2 people came via the tunnel from the hideout near village 3C. They were attacked. 23:10 hours. 23:01 hours. The hideout near village 3C has been compromised. At least 12 locals have entered the hideout cellar, mostly mud-covered savages. 3 among them were wearing unusual clothing, weird rags. We lost 1 man. The door to the tunnels has been shut. None of the locals managed to break through further. We're getting ready for evac. 01:30 hours. Evac successful. The door was locked with a code. We're going home. Okay, a better flashlight. I can live with that. Oh, that's the way back up. Okay, no, good to know. It's not always that clear. Left first. Blocked by enormous roots and rubble. Alright. Nice to cross off the paths we can take. Journal entry, only one shot. Let's see. Yeah, I never ended up finding something in the junkyard. But yeah, like I said, I am hoping for New Game Plus. Only one shot. I found a floodgate in the tunnel. I'm afraid I will only have one shot of getting further down the passage. I feel it will lead me to the right place. Get rid of the parasite. Alright, alright. Don't tell me I just died there. Okay, so I hit the parasite and now all my items are gone and I'm in the tunnel. Okay, time is frozen. Just sending a quick message on Discord. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream. Look, I like this game, but I'm also sleepy. But I would like to at least make some substantial progress. Backpack. There's the flashlight again. Alright, at least that affords us a little light here. I hear someone calling incomprehensibly from the depths of the corridor. Come to me, it says. For no particular reason, wouldn't it be good to have a weapon? The words come to me have been scratched into the ground. Huh. Are you lost? Perhaps. I am a little lost, yeah. Pale with his skin, hollow eyes, teeth black as night. He looks dead alright, but he's still moving. Creepy. probably good to have some tension again. Like, I think I had a pretty good grasp on the swamp area in terms of at least the creatures there. Even if I did die every single night. So, I'm actually feeling a little tension again, Clem. I think you've lost your way, buddy boy. I think you need to sit on this chair. Oh, sorry about the rampant alt-dubbing. Realized I had the chat minimized. Gotta make sure I see it when people say stuff. Fragments of bloodied cloth lie on the trunk. You ever hit a parasite? What do you think you're doing here? This guy said, "Get lost, poor fella." That's a weird thing to say. Alright, this happens in these dream sequences more. When an enemy appears and we are made to get through or die. Alright, we made it through that. I could open it with a lockpick. I don't have one, though. Ah, there we go. At least they gave us the means to do this here. I'd like to actually survive at least one dream sequence. A shovel. So what's the idea? Is it like a battle between me and the human spider? What? Did they just lock the gosh diddly darn door? Behind me? They really locked the door behind me. Am I gonna have to waste my shovel just to open the door then? Yep. Oh, great. Oh, but the outside has changed. There's a banshee here, so let's not look around too hard if we can avoid it. A radio. Alright. A metal table with leather belts strapped on. Okay, what's in this crate? table leg. That serves as a weapon, possibly. It was almost a little comical how fast he went there. So yeah, I have not yet figured out what these dream levels are all about and what the value is of winning or losing them. Accidentally held shift while pressing tab. Darn it, I thought I could have made that, but I was so eager to try to heal. I need to find a way out in another part of the woods. I won't be able to get through using this tunnel. The floodgates are open. So I have failed every dream sequence so far. That's great. Great! If I know this type of game, it's gonna be like survive. You gotta survive like at least a half or all of the dream sequences, something like that. So what, the conclusion is we can't get out through here? Is that the conclusion? I have not been able to properly contextualize for myself what opening the floodgates has actually done. That's the problem. So, is that it? I just don't get to go out like this? Well, I am properly befuddled here, friends. See, what I'm worried about is that I think the game was signaling, go back up, you need to find something else. But I'm worried that I accidentally overlooked an obvious next step there. Because I was kind of expecting, okay, we're going into chapter 3. But we're just kind of back here and we haven't really gained much from it. And I don't know if that's because I failed the dream sequence or what. Of course, no one should actually tell me that, but I am confused. I was so sure that I was like on the cusp of entering chapter 3, but now it seems like we've hit a brick wall. Maybe looking for the oxygen tank was the right call from the get-go. Yeah, just put some wood in the wardrobe. Makes perfect sense. The inner workings of my mind are an enigma. Hmm. Well, I like the military light. That's good to have. Should make exploring dark areas a bit easier. But I am a little lost otherwise. Suppose we just aren't done here yet. Barricaded door. Let's window should be barricaded, but we need more plankies. We're cutting it all very close here. There's no repairing this. All right. Barricaded on all sides. Except this door, because we do need to get out. Could put a trap as a failsafe, or just point my gun at it, maybe. I would like to survive this night, if at all possible for once. I guess that's one advantage of the lights being on in other areas as well. The monsters, quite stupidly, think I am there as well. I'm just gonna quickly check my phone while nothing is happening yet. Every second we get to just be alive without too much effort is a second worth celebrating. Well, I was wondering what that was. You wanna go? How many extra magazines do I have for you? Did I lose my small caliber magazines, or did I just put them in the box? I hope I just put them in a box, or because if I didn't, I am a big dum-dum. I do have a medium caliber magazine, but there's no point for a small pistol. Alright, we need to survive for 4.5 more in-game hours. If the gun runs out, we're gonna have to switch to the shovel. Shovel is a good weapon though. So in terms of armaments, we're actually pretty well prepared to this night as compared to last night. Whoa. It's another one. Oh, the defector, thank you for the raid. I'm in the middle of getting attacked by the human centipede here, but thank you, thank you. Kind of weird that it isn't showing the notification on the screen, but... Oh, let me switch to shovel. Yeah, that just barely went okay. Just barely. Well, that's the first night I was able to survive in a little while. Alright, reputation gained. So, Defective, are you, like, very well versed in this game? Not as much as you would like to. That makes sense. I guess what I'm really asking is, are you playing it as well? Oh, you're trying Deathless. No, then you're definitely much more experienced than I am. This is a first run for me. Oh, I used the bandages on accident. Smart. Let's see. I must have put my magazines in here somewhere. There you are. Magazine singular, but still. Clickety click. So I'm not sure how how this game is structured exactly. But to give you an like a general overview of how I've been handling it. In Chapter 1, I tried my best to survive, but I kind of stumbled into Chapter 2 without finishing everything I should have in Chapter 1. So that... Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty challenging, but I also didn't do it very smartly. I feel like I kind of stumbled my way into it. So I had a very rough start in this area. I died many times around the village in here. I mean, you can see the markings of a rough start. But yeah, so story-wise, I explored this area. I discovered that there was a path here. I went there to the underground area. Opened the floodgates, and then the door ahead was just locked. And the game seemed to say, go back, this is not the exit, you're gonna have to go back here and find another one. And I got confused, because I was like, wait, is there another exit there? Because the underground exit in Chapter 1 was similar, where we tried to go out, and then the game said you can't go out, but then we came out here in a new area. So basically, I thought I was done with this chapter, but it seems I had to go back out here. So that's been confusing me. I see. Hello, Ness Mr. TKA. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, I'm afraid. So this is something I'm afraid of. Like sometimes my perception is bad. So in general, I have a hard rule, no backseating. But if there was an exit under my nose and I just overlooked it because I'm big stupid, then I think it's fair to at least state that. So did I really just stumble in here? Open the exit there, and then just stumble back here because I couldn't see it or something? Is that if that's what happened, then that's okay to say, because I'll just go back here. No point in me wasting 50 days here. Because I found nothing else that could constitute as a way out. But there is a lot of stuff I haven't been able to find here. But yeah, Defective, I hope you get the chance to finish the game. Is the reason you haven't progressed so far because you do the hardcore runs where death means means a complete restart. Got bored of the normal play. Huh. That's fair. And you're a masochist. Right. Well, games like this are good for masochists, I guess. Yeah, so in terms of progress, I haven't been able to upgrade my workshop further than this because I haven't found those, the tool in the top there. You gotta run? Alright, thank you for stopping by, Defective, and thank you for the raid. It's always very appreciated. Like, I just came back after something of a hiatus, so it's always nice to get the support. Yeah, you have a great weekend. Yeah, I should try to remember to check out your stream as well if you're doing this game and you're like doing a challenge run of the earlier parts of it. I'd be interested to see that, because, yeah, this is going to require another playthrough from me sooner or later. Right. Let me see here. I already have all the upgrades, right. I was keeping the fabric or rope because I thought they might be good for other crafting things. I appreciate you sharing knowledge, but be careful of getting too much into the weeds. Because I do want to figure stuff out for myself as well. You'll understand, I hope. But yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by, of course. So basically, what I feared would happen actually happened, and I stumbled around the exit somehow. So I'll go back to that area then. If we stumble into chapter 3, I'm guessing lots of this stuff will be lost. So, let's see. Trying to think of what would be good stuff to have with us then. No, my method with any trap thus far is to stumble into it and then look at the screen funny, and no one sees it because I don't have my webcam on. But yeah, you're also very well versed in this game then? No, I really I haven't been. You completed it 2 times. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think this is the kind of game that you need to put time and attention into. And I think on my first run, this is my first run, but I mean, when I was in chapter 1 and I stumbled my way through that, I don't think I quite realized what I was dealing with. So that's why I had such trouble when I stumbled my silly way into this chapter. But yeah, if that's where the exit is, let's just quickly go there, because it's been a pretty tough week, but I really, really wanted to see about closing off this chapter. Also, I feel like I need to be careful, because what I do is I just chatter constantly and speculate and ask rhetorical questions. But I don't necessarily want everything to be told. But it may seem like I am asking because I just constantly wonder things out loud. Yeah, I've used up a lot of ammunition. I have ended up in some panic situations where I started just pumping them full of lead. Alright, let's head back to where the exit speculatively is or would be. But yeah, I had, so for example, in the first chapter, you have to choose between the wolf and the musician, and I'm guessing you probably saw, but I picked the musician because he was more polite. And yeah. Well, I'm sure you know what happens if you do that. So that's something to probably do differently on a future run. Oh hey, Mark, thank you for the hydrate. Did I kill his parents? I think they were already dead. I think they were dead, and I think he asked me to give like a drawing or something to his mother, which I did. But I don't think I killed them, no. But I am not sure. This is the problem with taking big breaks between sessions. It's a bad habit. Yes, hello Mark. Yeah, you got a hydrate, so I'm gonna quickly get a big actually, I have more coffee and I'm letting it get cold. Let me grab more coffee. 1 second, please. I am sad to inform you that the coffee was indeed very cold. So I just drank the rest of that in one disgusted gulp, and now I'm gonna drink water. Discount iced coffee. Without the ice, I could have added it, yeah. I did not find the musician in chapter 2, no. So I might have missed some steps. Like, that's what I mentioned. I think I skipped over stuff. Because when I encountered the doctor, the game was like, doctor's heading for the exit. And so I was like, okay, I had better run to the exit. It was probably not a good way of approaching it. But, you know, we make our choices and we live with them. Next run is gonna be a really good one, I hope. Actually, in the interest of future stuff, I will at least ask you, I still don't know how to call you. Ness? But yeah, is there a new game plus? Can I enter a new game with my existing items or upgrades? NES works or NES? No New Game Plus? I see, I see. So it all comes down to using your knowledge to do a better run. That makes sense, but it does hurt me a little bit. Like, I like, when I would do a secondary run, I like to coast through it easily. Just NES shortly, right. Got it. So, I went here, I opened the floodgates, and nothing happened. But if what you're saying here, Ness, is that I overlooked the actual path ahead here? Did I get that right? Okay. So this is what happened. I came here. I tried to open this door. I had to close this door. I did. I opened this one. I walked. There were parasites on the generator. I grabbed the shovel. I smacked the parasites. I got knocked out and entered a dream sequence, which I failed. Then I activated the lever. It said the floodgates are open. I walked over here. It says the door is blocked from the other side. And so I was like, okay. I guess that's that then. And then I returned, basically. There's also this scary thing, but yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have returned if I didn't try everything here, but I can sometimes kind of like have some streamer blindness, to call it one way. Ah, I see. I was worried about that. So I need to find another way out. Okay, then I was actually correct. So one thing I was actually working on before I tried this exit is being on the lookout for a... But don't tell me where it is. I'll just promise that, but I was looking for an oxygen tank. But yeah, I haven't been able to find it, so I probably need to look more thoroughly. I think the quarry requires closer examination once again. It's still early in the day. Alright, I'm en route to the quarry then, to see what I can find there. Alright, alright, alright. Interesting that a path can just be closed off to you if you make mistakes. It's definitely true what the game says. It's quite harsh on you if you don't approach it right. The annoying thing was, I probably could have survived the dream sequence, but I was on low health and panicked. So I started making bandages when I should just be fighting the creatures. I feel like if I was just fighting the creatures, I might have made it. But of course, hindsight is worthless. Okay, okay. Bullets are too precious to waste on this thing, I think. The cutters. Are they near the... Because that's probably something I just overlooked if I didn't get them. Are they near the hole here or the hole here? Because I think I might have got them. But they might be in one of the bags I lost. To be honest. Yes, I fear you may not see very high quality gameplay. But... quarry. Ah, right, the exit. I will have to re-examine that. We'll check it when we're going on the way, when we're back on the way home. Words. No, that's one of those things from chapter 1 that I completely messed up on. I was not well prepared for combat, and if I entered like the farm where the pig mother was, I got attacked. So I chickened out and did not go further in there, and then I didn't take the opportunity again. So yeah, like I said. I've been trying to be thorough this chapter, but I probably handled chapter 1 as poorly as you possibly could. But hey, that's part of a first playthrough. So, I was warned that this thing could collapse down if the beams took damage, and then I damaged the beams. But I'm not sure why I would do it. It seems like it would trap me here, but I also feel like maybe I should do it. Let me look around a bit more first. Ah, right, right, right. So it's something that doesn't mean anything to me at this time. Is basically what you're saying. Alright, in the interest of proper progression, just because I've been stuck here for a while, I will ask. And you don't need to say more than yes or no. Uh, if you if you want. But I guess the oxygen tank is probably a vital thing, right? Because there's several underwater holes to explore with the oxygen tank. And when I approached here, that's when I got the means to repair the holes. Ugh, repair the holes. Repair the oxygen tanks. Repair the holes. So I'm guessing finding an oxygen tank is now my priority, now that that exit is closed off to me. Would you say that is a correct assessment? Yep. Interesting that you can really like kind of escape more quickly if you do the dream sequence right. I wonder how many other opportunities I had earlier in the game, because I think I've died in literally every dream sequence. What can I say? I panic easily. Right. No, that makes sense. Then we will... Oh, it's a dog. Something approaches. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fabric is only good to be sold at this stage. Oh. Okay. Some are more important. Yeah, I've encountered a few that are just like pure story. I think. Just seem to be backstory for the main character. Those do seem very important. Okay. You're right. You're right. I should have healed up. Pills don't actually heal, do they? They just speed you up. Do I have anything to heal with? Ah, the pills, of course. I lose track of my inventory a lot. But yeah, you mentioned, was this the hole you were thinking about? Things that sound weird out of context? Mm-hmm. Well, does it seem like I don't, like if you see the area? Let's see, chests. I'm trying to just be systematic here. Oh, outside. It's getting to be too dangerous to look around now, I'm afraid, but... Okay, it was probably this crate, I'm assuming. Then I probably have it and then lost it by dying. Alright, great. So it's it's in one of those backpacks somewhere. Fantastic. Well, that'll be a mystery for tomorrow then. I should load the shotgun shell here. There we go. These are pills, but they are not the good pills. Those are the good pills. The Dr. Mario pills. I gotta say, I never really thought about using it like that, because I tend to... So what happens is, I panic, I run around the enemy, so if I just do middle mouse button, I feel like I'll miss. But it's good that you mentioned it. I suppose that's a way to quickly get a jab in, you know. Because I guess I do sometimes wind up for too long and then fail to get the hit in anyway. It's worth doing. The light source is less barricaded, though. Is the problem. There was a lamp in this room. Oh, if it's purely about visual, I think I'm safer here. Just because I actually have this room all barricaded up, you see, aside from this door. Whereas this is unbarricadable. Right here. Oh. Bugs. Should have one of my guns on speed dial here. Oh, I've been selling the shells. I had no idea what they're for. I think in the early game I definitely suffered a lot from not having good armor, but... Any more bugs? I think I killed another bug, but it's under the radio. 4 more hours of in-game time. Let's see. Alright. Any armor would be an improvement over over my nothing that I have right now. Okay, yeah, the middle mouse button strat is pretty good, I gotta say. I know about dragging the lamp, but I don't know what the point would be to do so. Oh yeah, the 3 are impressed with me hitting human spiders at night. So, my powers are also max upgraded, so I can just sell cooked meat, I think. Alright. So... ammo and pipe, right. So I am gonna have to call it a night, I'm afraid, and pick it up again soon. Because it's getting to be 10 PM and I wanna chill for a bit and relax. That makes sense, that makes sense. Let me see. I think I only have one of most of my things. Right. Sadly, I need to stop for now. I would have liked to get to chapter 3, but let's make that our goal for next time. So, Ness, thank you for stopping by, and can make homemade shotgun from pipes, don't use ammo. Alright, alright. So I have to stop for now. But I hope you stop by next time when we continue with Darkwood. And hopefully we can get to chapter 3 that time. But we'll see, we'll see. It hasn't been easy, but we're slowly making headway. So thank you for stopping by and see you next time. Good night.